Greetings, Earthlings. It is I, Mr. C, here to teach you about shoutouts and how to give them. Shoutouts are a way of acknowledging students, even adults, or groups of students in front of a large group. We're talking hundreds of people. There's a kind of a quick, easy format to remember to make it engaging for everyone, and I'll talk a little bit about that with you. So there's kind of 4 steps to the format of giving a shout out. Like I said, it's fun and it's easy and you should be able to understand it, right? The first one is to wait for attention. Right? When you're giving someone a shout out, you want to wait for the attention of the group. If people are making noise, you can kind of give them the stink eye. You can do an all call, right? Like if you have something that works, I use, cheetahs, Mr. C. If you have one of those that you use in class, you're certainly welcome to do it. I use a lot of self-interruption when I'm working with groups because that's a really quick way for kids who aren't paying attention to be like, oh, why'd that teacher stop talking? Okay, so you want to wait for everyone's attention and for the most part for everyone to be quiet. This is kind of painful at the beginning, but it gets easier as you get better at shout outs and as students get used to them. The second part is to gush over the behavior that you're shouting out, right? Like, why is the person that you're shouting out getting the shout out, right? You're not revealing their name yet. Right? That's the third step. You're going to wait for attention. You're going to gush over the behavior. Oh, there's a student in my class. You're not going to say, oh, Johnny from my class. You're going to say, oh, there is a student from my class. Or there is a student that I saw in the hallway this week who was standing and walking around like a soldier. There is a student who every time they come to the library, they sit down carefully, quietly, and pay attention. There is a student who cares so much about their friends, that I saw this, right? You don't want to reveal the name up front. It really helps it to make it engaging for students, right? If they know that the shout out is not about them, if you go, I want to give a shout out to Johnny, right? Well, then everyone who's not Johnny is tuned out because they're like, oh, this isn't about me, okay? So you explain the behavior first, then you reveal the student's name, right? And then you can go into a cheer, and I'll show you a bunch of cheers. But I just want to run through this format and what a shout out might look like completely, and then if you want to hang out and watch where I show you some cheers that lots of different cheers that I know, lots of different cheers that you can use, you're welcome to hang out. Otherwise, you can stop right there because you'll have the format down. You'll learn a lot of these cheers as we practice them at community meetings and in whole groups. So here's an example of what a shout out could look like. All right, I'm gonna wait till everyone's paying attention. Okay, there is a student in my class who during the week this week, every single time that I was giving directions, they were sitting quietly and paying attention. I knew they were paying attention because they were looking right at me. I mean, this student sometimes, and in weeks past, has been a little squirrely and a little wiggly, and it's been hard for them to pay attention. But not this week. This week was different. And that's why I want to give a monster shout out to Johnny. Right? You see how I revealed the name there? Let everybody give Johnny a roller coaster. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo. There you go. That's the format. That's what it looks like. That cheer was called the roller coaster. If you notice, I counted down before I did. I didn't count up. If you give a count down, I find that you get 95% of kids know exactly when to jump in with that cheer. Okay, so if you're comfortable with this format, if you feel cool giving shout outs, it's not too tough. It doesn't have to be long. You don't have to have a 2-minute shout out. It doesn't have to be a 1-minute shout out. You can do a 10-second shout out. Okay, there's a student in my class that did their homework every single night this week. That's the first time they've ever done it. I'm giving a massive shout out to Lucy. Let's give Lucy a jalapeno in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a whole shout out. That was like 15 seconds. Doesn't have to be long. It can be. So if you're comfortable with that, you can stop right here. If you want to know some more about some of the other cheers that I know, by all means, continue to watch. So you already learned the roller coaster, right? Looks like this. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, and now let's talk about fireworks. Fireworks look like this. I want to give Johnny 3 fireworks in 3, 2, 1. I'll teach you about grand finales and sparkly fireworks later. Let's learn about the bodybuilder, formerly known as the muscle man, but it's 2016, so we don't need to put gender to anything. The bodybuilder looks like this. Let's give Lucy a bodybuilder in 3, 2, 1. Ha! Let's give Lucy 3 bodybuilders in 3, 2, 1. Ha! 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 See how you kind of draw out the last one? A superstar. This is a quick and easy one. Let's give Tony a superstar in 3, 2, 1. Superstar. Right? You like throw your arms out and your head back. Right? Superstar. It's a fun one. Let's give Antonio a jalapeno in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's check out the sensei. Ooh, the sensei's quick and easy. Sensei looks like this. Let's give Mr. White a sensei in 3, 2, 1. Hi-ya! I named that after, I used the name Mr. White because he's the guy that actually created that cheer, the sensei. And I still use it today. It's a great one. How about this one? Ooh, the mountain goat. Here's another classic from Mr. White. The mountain goat looks like this. Let's give Nurse Tony or Nurse Chris a mountain goat in 3, 2, 1. Bah! Quick and easy. Okay? How about the stadium clap? Stadium clap's kind of like the bodybuilder. It's going to remind you of a Queen song that you might know. But stadium clap looks like this. Well, let's give Miss Bergner, I'll use an actual person from the school. Let's give Miss Bergner 3 stadium claps in 3, 2, 1. Right? Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap, right? How about this one? The pirate. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Let's give Ashley. Let's give Ashley, I want to give her the pirate cheer in 3, 2, 1. You are awesome. You kind of got a hook, right? And you squinch up your eyes like this. You are awesome. And then that leads me into the fact that you can create your own cheers. This was some of the most fun that we had in whole group and as teachers was making new cheers. Half of the cheers that you see here were all created by people that I worked with. I can think of the pirate, the superstar, the mountain goat, the sensei, the bodybuilder, right? Those are all cheers that teachers at my previous school created. And so you can make your own, right? Make it fun, make it engaging, try, right? If it's lame, it'll die away, right? There's been a long history of lame cheers that teachers have made that have died away. And you can also do like themed cheers. So this caught on at my last school as well, babyfied cheers. So you can make any cheer a baby cheer, right? Let's give Lucy a baby bodybuilder in 3, 2, 1. Right? They changed it a little bit. The baby pirate looks like this. You are awesome. Kids love it. They get to change their voice, right? They act different ways. They do cheers that they know, but in different ways. You know, baby roller coaster. Okay, babyfied cheers, and then combos. You can take lots of cheers and combo them back and forth and together. I'll give you an example. The goat sensei looks like this. Bye-ya! What's another one? The jalapeno roller coaster looks like this. What's another one? The pirate bodybuilder is another good combo. It goes like this. Arr! 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 Right? So make it fun, find ways to make it different, find ways to, really celebrate, having fun in whole group and in community. The kids will love it. And it really helps to pay attention. It really helps them to feel special about themselves. Okay, so I know I spent a long time on the cheers. It was the last part of the shout out format, but really just remember those 4 pieces for shout outs, right? Get everybody's attention. Talk about the behavior that you're shouting out, then reveal the name, and then give them a cheer. And then that's it, right? And then we move right around. So we can accomplish something like 15, 20 shout outs at community meeting in the span of 5 or 6 minutes, where all kids are engaged and happy because you're doing fun, exciting stuff during that time. While at the same time acknowledging some of the great things that we're seeing and that we're doing in community. All right, so I hope that this helped. Anyone that needs to know any more cheers or anybody that wants to talk about this, please track me down, email me or talk to me. I'd be more than happy to explain shout outs and cheers to you. I will see you next time for Leader of the Week.